Now, we are not on Facebook Live tonight. It's just too hard to do both. There's a lot of internet being used, so I want to make sure that I keep everything live here on the Tyfer Radio broadcast so you can hear everything that you need to know about the 2018 Tyfa State playoffs. And, of course, all roads leading to the McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. I've even got a lapel mic on tonight as I can kind of walk back and forth, see what's going on, and talk to them and find out what's happening. Once again, as you can tell, they're in their hard at work right now as they're communicating with all of the chapter area directors. They're communicating with the different organizations that are on the bubble. We've already getting those taken care of and also working out, trying to get the schedule going as well. So a lot of your questions that have been coming in. As I've gotten a lot of those questions. The board has gotten a lot of these questions. And this is something that we're going to try to help you as much as we possibly can. But you got to remember, this is TYFA. It's the Texas Youth Football Association, which means during playoffs, when you join TYFA, you know this. You know that you're going to travel. There are going to be travel aspects. And one of the questions that I got today was sent to me about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, asking if we're going to make considerations for teams that may have siblings on where they place these games. And this is going to sound harsh, and I apologize if it does, but unfortunately this is how it works out. We cannot make considerations for siblings. Just because you have siblings on two teams that make the playoffs, let's say a flag and a rookie team, one team may be a high seed, the other one may be a low seed. That low seed team is probably going to travel. The high seed team will also may have to travel, and it's going to be in two different locations, depending on where they have to go, depending on who they're playing, depending on if one team stays home maybe in their area or just outside of that area to make it a little bit more comfortable for some other teams that have to travel for hours to get to that game. It just depends, but we cannot consider siblings. A lot of this information, a lot of these questions that have been being sent to the board, being sent to me, are questions that can be answered through your organization. Now, the organizations have all received, because I received the same thing, have all received their 2018 TYFA State Playoff Handbook. And that has all the information that needs to be given out to the parents, to their teams, their players, everything that needs to be said, all the answers to the questions that a lot of people are asking. So my suggestion is get with your organizational president or athletic director. You need to get with them and ask these questions first. They have the handbook. They had the answers right there in that handbook that was sent out to everybody. And again, I stress this, and you guys, everybody that's listening, you've heard me say this time and time and time again here on Tyfa Radio. If you're in TYFA and you make the playoffs, you're going to travel. You're going to travel. So, and I get it. People get upset because, I got one kid playing in San Antonio, I got another one playing in Houston, and it's not fair. We have to split up. I get it. I had 3 boys playing in TYFA, and we recruited everybody in my family because we were going in 2, 3 different locations at the same time. It's TYFA football, and that is what's going to happen. Those of you that are listening, if you have family and friends that are trying to listen as well to kind of hear the show, please go to Tyfa.com. You can go to Tyfa Radio at the bottom. This is the Tyfa Sports Network. You can click on Tyfa Radio and then the zone. You should be able to get it there. If not, the easiest way is to go to the Tyfa Radio Facebook page, or you can go to the Twitter page at Tyfa Radio, and you'll find the live link right there. We are live, and you can click on it, and everybody can listen right there as we are already, which I gave it about 30 minutes to let the system calm down. It actually worked out pretty good because I was checking in on it every once in a while. We're up over 1,000 people right now listening live here on Tyfa Radio as they continue to work and getting these brackets. I'm being told we should have one of the brackets here pretty soon, as I think they're working on the flag divisions first, as most of those games have already been decided. I know the Central Texas Wolves and the East Austin Panthers, we already don't have those. That was from a week 2. I don't know if it was a makeup game that needed to be done, but if it has been completed, we did not receive those scores. So Central Texas Wolves, East Austin Panthers, please email those scores of those games between your two organizations to scores@taifa.com immediately, so we can continue to work and finish up these brackets. Because until we get those, we cannot complete that bracket, or it's going to go down as, I think, a tie or a forfeit, one of the two, depending on the information that we got. So Central Texas Wolves, East Austin Panthers, we need your scores for the game between you two organizations, whether it happened in week 2, was this week 2 scheduled game, or if it was made up already. Those scores have not been reported to Taifa, so we need to get those immediately sent in to us. A lot of people jumping in the chat box, and that's great. If you got any questions or you got a comment, hop into the chat box. So I'll try to answer them as quickly as I possibly can. I'm looking at it right now. And it's number 64, Junior Mustangs. Jackie Sign saying hello. Let's see. Tony Sirius says, give me the Wolfpack. Why would you want the Wolfpack unless you're with the Wolfpack? Texas Sun Devils in the house. Raynell Bell Perales, thank you for joining us. Let's see. Who else do we have in the house? Floresville Wildcats flag. Marshall Flyler, I believe is what it is. Number 40 for the Junior Hornets is in the house. Joel Diaz-Navarro. Number 6, De Los Reyes, rookies, Southeast Junior Hornets, by Janine Ramirez. Texas Sun Devils in the house. Martinez J. Southeast Junior Hornets, Tykes are all in the house. Rio Hondo Bobcats out of the RGV. So a lot of great information coming your way here on Taifa. Now, we will be taking some longer commercial breaks so I can get the most recent information that's coming my way. I know when I asked before we came on the air, before I came on at 5:30, if we had anything set yet, ready to go to reveal. They weren't. They were close to it, but I think that we found out we did not have the Central Texas Wolves and the East Austin Panthers score. So we need to get those in right away. So anybody listening from the Central Texas Wolves and the East Austin Panthers, you need to get those scores in. So, of course, everything leads to McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas, as they continue to work there in the boardroom, as we take a listen every once in a while just to see what's going on as they get things set up and ready to go. We're live here on Taifa Radio. Don't forget, if you're looking for Taifa Radio to broadcast the playoff games, send me an email at kenny.long@taifa.com. The Kenny is spelled kennie.long@taifa.com. We'll see what we can do to accommodate and get out and to cover the playoff games. Of course, we will cover the championship games live from McLean Stadium. We'll have that live. So if you have family members and you guys make it to the championship games, make sure that you direct them on how to listen live on Taifa Radio. Remember, the live link comes out on the Taifa Radio Facebook page and on the Taifa Radio Twitter page, and they can click on it right then and there when they know we're live. It'll pop right up. They can click on it, and it'll take them right to the platform, and they can listen to the live play-by-play of the championship games coming up December 15th. One day. It is going to be a long day. My voice is probably going to sound like a bullfrog by the time I get to the last game, but we're going to get those games in one day in McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. It should be a lot of fun and a lot of great football. It's had some great football yesterday as the JYSF Venom and the San Antonio Junior Hurricanes met for their final games of the season. And great games all the way across. The Hurricanes winning the Tykes and the Rookies division game against those two teams. The Juniors game, fantastic game as the JYSF Venom came in at 4-3, needing a win to seal their position as a playoff squad for Division I Juniors, and they get that win in a big way as they defeated the San Antonio Junior Hurricanes and get that 5th win. They are in. Hurricanes will be just short of being a bubble team, so they will not make the playoffs. But the game of the day, clearly the game of the day yesterday was the Division I flag matchup between the JYSF Venom and the San Antonio Junior Hurricanes. Hurricanes coming in ranked number 3, I believe, if I remember correctly. I've been looking at my numbers. They were ranked number 3 at 7-0. The JYSF Venom suffering a loss, but kind of gave them a wake-up call. Come in ranked number 8, looking to get some revenge and get that one of the top spots back. And this game couldn't be decided in a regulation. It went into overtime. And the JY at 6-6. The Venom in overtime able to go down and score and get the extra point, as then their defense steps up and just stops the San Antonio Junior Hurricanes and give the Hurricanes their first loss of the season at the most critical time that they could get it. That moved the JYSF Venom up, I believe, in the stands, and we'll find out here in a little while where that put them, and I'm sure it dropped the Hurricanes out of the top 5. And that's going to shake up those standings and those playoff positions as we get a chance to take a look at those as soon as they are possibly ready. As I see them working feverishly, I've got a camera in to the boardrooms. I'm looking at them working and talking, trying to work out making phone calls already, working out the brackets so they can get that straightened up. As soon as they get the first bracket ready, they will let me know, and we will bring that to you live right here on Typha Radio. We're going to step away real quick for an extended period of time. Keep it here because as soon as I get something, we're going to pop on, and we're going to give you all the information that you need right here on Typha Radio. You're listening to The Zone, a special zone. It is the Playoff Reveal Show right here on Typha Radio.
You're listening to Typha Radio, part of the Typha Sports Network.
In an effort to recognize scholastic excellence, Typha created the Scholastic Awards program. The Sean Anthony Richardson Academic Excellence Team was established after 8-year-old Sean, who played for the league in 2003 in the rookie division, tragically passed away on January 1st of 2004 in a vehicle accident. His parents were longtime friends of the Typha founders. The winners of this award will receive $100, a certificate of accomplishment, and a congratulatory letter from Typha. In addition, the winners' names will be placed on the Typha website in the Hall of Fame. Those that qualify but do not win will receive a congratulatory letter from Typha as an honorable mention. To qualify, a child must be ages 8 to 13 for football players and 8 to 15 for cheerleaders as of August 1st of the current year. They must have a 98% or better GPA, be participating in the rookie, junior, or senior levels, and meet all other requirements set forth in the rules. If one or more of your players or cheerleaders qualify, send their information with supporting info to helpdesk@typha.com. That's helpdesk@typha.com. The Sean Anthony Richardson Academic Excellence Team, awarding excellence in the classroom.
It's the 2018 Typha State Cheer Competition, November 3rd at the Bell County Expo Center. Cheer squads from all over Typha will converge and compete for the right to be crowned champions. Who will be this year's grand champion? Come out and support your cheerleaders as they cheer, stunt, and dance their way to a title. And hey, don't forget the Parents Team Competition. It's the 2018 Typha State Cheer Competition at the Bell County Expo Center, Saturday, November 3rd. Come get your cheer on. It's a cheer thing.
Points, cash, gear, sports. With a Dick's Scorecard, you earn points on all your purchases and get 3% back in rewards and access to exclusive deals and events. It's simple. Points lead to cash to buy gear so you can play more sports. Get your Dick's Scorecard and start earning reward certificates today. Every season starts at Dick's.
Get your Dick's Sporting Goods scorecard and start earning today. Get 3% back in rewards when you use your scorecard. Plus, enjoy exclusive coupons and free shipping on thousands of items. See store for details.
HitCheck, a cognitive assessment aid available for download as an app on iPhone and Android. HitCheck brings you a fast, easy, personalized assessment aid to the sideline anywhere you play or practice. HitCheck allows you to assess and monitor your player's performance over time and identify changes that may be cause for concern. HitCheck does this by getting a baseline assessment, reassessment during and after any concerns, and allows you to share the comprehensive results with a qualified medical practitioner for evaluation, and also track the athlete's progress. Monitor your entire team with HitCheck and access on your smartphone at any time. HitCheck is a proud supporter of the TIFA Safety Initiative. For more information about HitCheck, visit their website at hitcheck.com.